day and night to return back home for cheese spread delight. Now his stomach is full and the voice in his head tells him no more vacations without Führer's cheese spread. Find yours today at most local grocers.
Are you tired of your usual barbershop experience? Stop into Scissors and Scotch today. I know what you're thinking. Drink during a haircut? Don't worry. First comes the precision cut from one of their experienced barbers, followed by your complimentary cocktail in their upscale lounge. Scissors and Scotch blends your old school barber feel with your favorite watering hole. And now you can earn $10 off by simply mentioning the ticket. And if you're an existing member, still mention the ticket for an exclusive offer. Offer valid at Lincoln location only. Scissors and Scotch, located just south of 30th and Yankee Hill, and online at lincoln.scissorscotch.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program by building a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
When your home fills up with family, Allo Fiber makes sure that space is a happy place for everyone. Allo Fiber experts install it all, and full service means step-by-step support, guiding you through everything so you can stay connected to what matters, and the family can always feel at home. Put the game on, and don't worry about your Wi-Fi calling a timeout. Better TV and internet service is one connection away. Call Allo at 866-481-2556 or visit allofiber.com.
Rick Heyman here from Sauter Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. You can count on Sauter Heyman for the very best quality, value, and customer service. When it comes to your jewelry needs, visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at SauterHeyman.com, and thank you for your continued trust after all these years.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old-fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with Taco Night on Mondays or Whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
Midwest Bank is proud to serve Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank making local decisions, supporting community organizations, and helping businesses succeed with 10 locations throughout the state, from Wisner to Deschler, Norfolk to York, and right here in Lincoln too. Whether you're opening a checking account, buying your first home, in need of an ag loan, or in search of cash management services for your business, we're here for you. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwest.bank. Member FDIC.
It's been a busy day in sports. A lot has happened while you were up to your eyeballs in work. Catch up on what went down in Nebraska athletics, college sports, and your favorite pro sports leagues. This is Late Night in Lincoln, live on 93.7 The Ticket. Sponsored by Canopy Street Market. Here are your hosts, Harrison Arons and Derek Pearson.
It is 10:03. Harrison,
do you know where your kids are?
Do you know where your kids are?
I gotta find the right voice for that. He had a very soothing voice when he said it. Mine sounded scary.
Yeah.
It sounded not
it
nice.
was kind of. Do you know where your kids are?
I gotta get that haircut too. I'm looking like a madman. I'm at the point now. I was talking this morning about it. Like, it's 2 weeks. I could just be Shaggy for Scooby Doo, or I just go get the haircut and be a grown man. It feels awful. I looked in the mirror today and I was like, oh my God. It is bad.
I never know what other people are, what statement they're making. Right. And I try not to do that. I try not to have the conversation with the person without having the conversation with the person. Right. You see people and you go, oh, you're going through a tough time, bud. Mm-hmm. And it could just be, no, I'm letting it grow. Like, there's no particular, I mean, I went through a phase where I let the chin hair grow and everybody was like, okay, that's a good look. I was like, no, it's not. It's a terrible look. It's a terrible. And they're like, no, it shows wisdom. I'm like, no, it shows age.
Mm-hmm.
like it was the thing. But then I also realized that there's a part of the population that really liked the gray hair, and I was like, I don't want that population to like my gray hair.
That's such a gray population.
I was like, let me get rid of that. They were salt and pepper daddy. I was like, no, shave it.
Well, who's the guy calling? What's his name? I'm playing UCLA. He's calling the plays right now. He's basically their interim, taking over from
Neuheisel.
Neuheisel. I think like I always getting like, oh, I'm gonna go for the flow, and then I get to this, I'm like, oh, I just look like a blonde Justin Bieber. Fantastic.
But you have to get off the cliff. So
that is true.
It's the roller coaster ride, right? Like you have to get to the point where you're changing it, and you get to the apex of what it was to where it's going to be, and it's downhill once you get to that point, to where the hair is long enough where people understand what you're trying to do with it, right? But it's the in between where they go,
"What are you doing?"
Haven't made up your mind. Haven't made up your mind. Don't really know what this is supposed to be. Haven't gotten there yet. Whatever it is, we haven't gotten there yet. And
that is certainly true.
Like that is all fair. And shame on us for not putting out the sign tonight. We have folks again. Something else must be going on.
Lots of suits
in Lincoln.
Some fancy
tonight.
folk out
tonight. Check what's at the Lead Center while I do the greetings. Again, we're live 402-464-5685. If you want to text in, we're going to get down several rabbit holes tonight. I can guarantee you where we start is not where we're going to finish. Yep. And that is on purpose. Late night rides, there's plenty to talk about. We'll start at some point and get into a little NBA opening night with that. We'll get into the Huskers and what went down today. What's going to happen tomorrow? You got a softball scrimmage tomorrow. You got Troy Dannon talking tonight, so you've got some commentary over that. It's a big week in the NFL. So what are the games of the week? Ticket prices are always interesting. We got the NFL capsules that they send out once a week to let you know. The games and records of note. We will get the Big Ten tomorrow, but we have the NFL capsules. They'll give you the record breakings and those things going on as well. What'd you find out? What's going on in Lincoln tonight?
There's something. I'm not seeing anything tonight.
You can go to like Lincoln Live, like if you go to like live music or comedy or something, but we don't really have Lincoln doesn't really have a comedy store.
Adam Sandler's in Omaha, actually.
He's in Omaha.
Yeah, but that's the biggest one. Events, let me just go to Lincoln.org. They usually tell you what's going on.
Yeah, there's usually something in play. And again, you guys can text in. A couple of things along the way that in my office of things, a thing that was sent to me was last year's Husker volleyball trading cards. The Huskers volleyball trading cards, and I never opened it.
Hold up, you got trading cards from last year?
I never opened it. I'm assuming it's last year's.
This is the easiest merch to have.
And they said there's guaranteed autograph card in every box.
Oh,
so here's what we're gonna do, but that's in every box, not in every pack. So here's what we'll do. Without opening the pack, I will set aside. You need pad and pen so you can write down who gets what.
Okay.
But I will ask trivia questions throughout the course of each segment. So I would think that I'll actually have to peek in here now to see what's in here. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs.
5 packs, okay.
5 packs. And
there's one.
No, there's 6. There's 6.
And there's one signed card within one of those packs.
In one of these packs. Now, we will give away. You can only win one. You can only win one of these packs.
Mm-hmm. I like this.
Right? But then once you win it, we'll write a name on it, and then we will leave them here for you.
Yep, I'll keep track of
it. To pick up. Simple, right? Simple. And we'll ask questions along the way.
What's the gold mine signed card you can get, you think?
I would imagine that it's Harper Murray in this group. I'm not sure. I have ADD, dogs walk by. I have a short attention dog deficit.
Cute dog.
It's a real thing, right? So we will go through that as well. We'll ask her a few questions. The first question is a trivia question that there should be an answer for. And pretty simply done. Who led the game in scoring between the Rockets
And the Thunder.
and the Thunder? Who was the leading scorer? And you can text that in, and we'll get you. We'll open the first deck of cards.
Some benefits for hanging out from 10 to midnight.
Yeah, you got nothing else to do. You're studying, or you're recovering from a night out, or you just got in. You're in the car. You're sitting at home. There's nothing on the brick and mortar other than us, so that's not really an issue. And you watch Troy Dannon. There was some discussion over the course of the evening about summer events using Memorial Stadium and whether that was the thing. And you and I had this discussion last week that when you start talking about budgets, athletic department budgets, that the great mover and shaker of all these things is the summertime event.
Welcome in Savannah Bananas.
Yep, Savannah Bananas, which I found interesting, right? So shout out to Kyle Perry. I talked to Rocky Russo today. He was reaching out to Kyle to see if there was anything they could do together. But there are some boundaries about what rights he has to use the Savannah Bananas brand. You got to be careful with that. They're very protective of the brand, and rightfully so. But you have one game at Memorial Stadium and then one at Haymarket, which
I didn't know there's one at Haymarket as well.
I'm pretty sure that's how I heard it. Is that there were two nights, and you can Google it. Go ahead and Google while we're 2 nights. One, to my thinking, there was one at Memorial Stadium to set a record, and then one at Haymarket, which I would imagine would be kind of a VIP Husker. Depending on the number, I would imagine that it's a Husker VIP maybe for the student athletes and coaches, etc. Like for this year's Huskers. Like I hate to put words in their mouth, but I would say that that's kind of what I would do with it, given that opportunity.
So real quickly, the big Memorial Stadium games June 13th, 7 p.m., but they are having one at Haymarket Park on Thursday, June 11th.
So I would imagine that the second one would be, what's capacity at Haymarket?
That's a great question. I don't know what that place.
Berm, if you added in the berm,
yeah,
so
you
seating
can,
with the berm, 8,000.
Probably 8,000.
8-9.
I'm gonna go below 10. But
so I would almost imagine that that's VIP.
Yeah,
like that's a VIP event, greater access and otherwise. Brian, in fact, has won. He's right. Seguin was the leading scorer, 39 points.
All right, Brian, get your
39
information
points.
down.
So we're going to open his card and let him know what's in the pack. Right. So Brian, you will know. And sir, right off the chute, let's see here. Rebecca Alec.
I really hope it's the signed cards. No,
Rebecca Alec, Merritt Beeson, Andy Jackson. Now I don't know if every player is in every pack. I don't know how this works.
That's a good question. Well,
Kennedy Orr, Skylar Pierce, Laney Choboy, Lindsey Krause. Then there is a Brian.
No way, is the signed card already?
The signed card.
What?
Brian, the signed card. Olivia Mount is in this one. Merritt Beeson. Yeah, it's a full group. And then with Harper Murray, etc., Macy Bosiger, Bergen Riley. But the sign, Harrison, guess who the signed card is?
Harper Murray.
It is Rebecca Allen.
Oh, that's a great
well
poll
done,
too,
Brian.
though.
Attaboy, Brian. Attaboy.
I'm happy for you, Brian, but it is a little bit of a bummer that we just.
Well, I don't know. I don't. It just says one in every box. I don't know that. Is it a box or a pack? Like I don't know. So that's Brian. We'll come up with another trivia question in the next segment, and give away another one of these packs, and we'll see that maybe there's a signed one in each one of these. Maybe in each pack, maybe there's a signed one.
A couple things. Damn right, Brian does pay to listen late at night. I got your information here. So again, you can just swing by here anytime, and we'll have it ready for you.
Yeah.
And also we got Kristen here, 8,486. 86.
So I would imagine that Haymarket one is gonna be again. I don't know.
But who knows? Maybe the Bananas make it the ultimate kiddo event where it's like bring your. I don't know.
Well, but I mean, for 90,000, kids are going to be,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And they're really good about, so when the ticket sales go on, they're really good about keeping the price down. Like they will not go through a ticket broker. Now, what will happen is because Nebraskans will Nebraskan and some folks who get the tickets at face value, which is going to be a very low price, will then resell on the market, and that's the thing. So real talk. I want to say that when I was in Chicago, night one was pricier than night two on the interwebs, but the face value is the same. And shout out to their owner and creator and founder who made the statement, I'd rather have a million fans than $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
And so he turned down mountains of cash from ticket outlets and said, no, we'll sell them ourselves.
Yep.
And then, what happens after that, we really can't control. But yeah, you'll have an opportunity. And for 90,000, I mean, I think they set a cap for like maybe 8 per purchase or something.
Yeah, they'll set caps on it. Because again, those tickets are so sought out, they have to.
Yeah. And it'll be interesting. I asked this question a couple of years ago about playing a softball game at Memorial Stadium.
Yeah, the big red wall, a big red monster. I don't know what it looks like.
Wouldn't that be amazing? Wouldn't that be amazing that if you're going to do this, I mean, the Bananas play on traditional baseball size diamond. So if you're going to go yard, you're going to have jack one.
Yep.
Like this. Yeah, I saw them at the White Sox. You had to hit a bomb. You had to hit it at field level or field distance. I'm not sure what the numbers would be at Memorial, but I would also imagine that you could fit in whatever you want to fit in.
Mm-hmm.
And then the seating, that there'll be some spaces behind home plate, maybe I'm curious to see how they're going to lay this out.
I know it's
right?
easier to do in Clemson than it is in our stadium.
I'm not sure that it is. Clemson's an old building too.
Is it pretty it's the field space though? I feel like Nebraska is like the borders is where you're really lacking on room.
Well, but they have bleachers that some of the stadium bleachers area is movable. No,
I would think so. I guess
you could bring in extra bleachers to fill in the spaces. So it'll be interesting to see the layout and to figure out what that is.
It'll be a lot of fun. Lincoln's gonna be popping.
That's good. That's
a lot of out of staters will be there.
Well, sorry, well, you got to come here. You can't get them bananas of your own. How about that?
Enjoy the non-direct flights, buddy.
Right.
Land in Omaha and drive down.
Right? All of that in space, and I'm pretty sure that some of the folks. Don says this. He says the price will be high, but Cena's match last match on Saturday night main event high.
You might be right, Don.
We have our tickets.
I won't make you tell them how much. Well, you get deals on it though.
I paid a third of what I paid 25% of what they're charging for the seats next to us.
Helps to be connected.
That part.
There's a lot of people that would hear that and be
25%
boiling mad knowing how much they spent.
25%. And then let me tell you how shady it was, right? Let me tell you how shady the business was. Because we got and I got ours during the advanced portion of the sale.
And you got some nice seats too.
Well, I didn't get the great seats, but I got nice seats.
Late into the picture.
Yeah, I'm okay with these. Like it's a straight on. It's not all the way at the top of the building. So the deal is that Hoss and I have 2, and then Mama Tabrizi and the 3 kids. Their hair, then they're just going to rotate. So, they're just going to rotate. So everybody gets a match down in the good seat with Uncle DP.
But you get to see a match, and Haas gets to see a match.
Hey, listen. No, you know what would probably happen? Although I think, in fairness, like the only match that I would need to see from those seats is Cena.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else, you can make sure that the Tabrizi family, like I'm going to be Uncle DP. So 2 of the Tabrizi folks will be down in the 2 seats, and then come Cena. I was like, okay, everybody out.
You had your fun.
You had your fun. We got you here. Not so bad. But it says, well, I would love to see the game at Memorial Stadium. The Haymarket would be a funner experience. Yeah, and I just have a sneaky suspicion that's going to be you have to be a Husker somebody.
Yeah. I can see that.
Maybe that event is the big booster check writer event. The people that are paying to get the bananas here,
Mhm.
whoever wrote that check will get 100 tickets or, whatever the number is. And then, because there's a fee, and then you've got to figure whoever wrote the check for the stadium design, the setup, the breakdown, all those sort of things. Then you got, concessions, you've got, food, feeding the team, all of those
People
things.
that help put this thing actually together are going to get those first.
They're gonna get I mean, but I would just as easily be fine. That would be one of the ones. I'm not a berm person, but for that one, absolutely.
Mhm.
But I would think that because the suites are so close, that while it's not necessarily a great thing or an advantage for Salt Dogs or Huskers, for bananas, that would be insane. Those seats would be 20 times the value of what they have
100%.
Huskers behind home plate, that sort of thing. I can tell you if you've never been to a bananas event,
You've been to one?
I saw them in Chicago.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Some in
I do
Chicago.
remember because you've met up with KP down there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and seats right on the dugout, which is amazing and conflicting. Because they had their opponents that night were the firemen.
Yeah, the firefighters.
Firefighters.
That's who we got coming to Lincoln as well.
Yeah, the firefighters. And the thing about the firefighters is in the town that you're in. So imagine that. I don't know if they're bringing in local firefighters or if it's just like a traveling group of firefighters. But they were pitching, the firefighters calendar. So I would imagine if Lincoln firefighters have a calendar, that it might be them because they're there shirtless, the bulk of the game, dancing, gyrating on the dugout, and you just kind of have to go, okay, all right, I'm good, I'm good,
Yep.
Okay, you're here again, cool. Oh, okay, you're back. Oh, thanks. Hey,
I missed you.
Man, what's the routine? It's slightly, you just go, okay. But then I also have to realize that, if those were cheerleaders, I'd be perfectly awkward.
Yeah.
That proximity is just awkward. So
you're back again. Hi.
yeah, hey, hello.
You did a great job.
That part, like you don't want to be disinterested,
Yeah.
but you can't be too interested.
Yeah, there's a line.
Right?
There's a fine line.
There's that line.
Once you
that
start leaning over the railing, you know you crossed it.
Well, you can't go eye to eye.
Yeah, no, you can't do that. No,
Right?
right?
Like
It's too much.
Like, well, because I'll play a really good song, right? And you're like, oh man, it's a jam, right? Because
Yeah.
it's a party. It's a party.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just telling you, if you are not a dancer, you're gonna have a tough time at the banana. If you are not a dance in your seat kind of person or a standing dance kind of person, you're just gonna feel awkward all night. All night. And they will
that might be awakening for Nebraska because there's a lot of those folks.
Oh, but they play. There's a lot of music. I love the music. But I'm eclectic. So no matter what music you play, I'm gonna be good with it.
And you like dancing.
Right. I'm a dancer. So that's kind of what it is. But there were people who were just like having some questions. Like there's some granddads that were like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And then they go, okay, loosen up. And then the grandma would finally get him to dance. And he's like, I'm having a good time. I didn't know I liked this. What is this? Who is this? And then the one that I saw had a special performer. Well, they had several. So imagine that in one inning, like the fifth inning, and there are different rules to it, but in one particular case, they brought in, you get to bring in a pinch hitter at any point in the game. You just a guest pinch hitter.
Mm-hmm.
And they brought in AJ Pierzynski from the White Sox, from the world champion White Sox. And Pierzynski comes in, right? And then the bottom half of that inning, they bring in a guest pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
And
Who was the guest pitcher?
Don Burley. So it's Burley and Pierzynski. That's the battery. You have this White Sox battery. So I don't care who you are. You get a chance to bat against the World Series champions. You're gonna enjoy yourself. And then they threw it. They had a performance. So instead of a 7th inning stretch, you had a mini concert.
Oh, they packed that thing.
Oh, it was crazy because this one, and again, based on the town, Chicago's own Chance the Rapper. And it was from Centerville. He came out of the bullpen center field, and the players they were his backup dancers, and they put in work. And I was like, KP, I ain't know you had it in you, bro.
It's been amazing to watch the growth of KP.
Right? Like, I didn't know Kyle Perry, you never danced like that for the Huskers, sir.
He's cutting loose.
Right?
He's having a fun time.
Right? Like, it's just to watch him elevate and to watch him grow after the game. So he came over before the game, and we took pictures. And then after the game, he came over, and I was in the seats. Well, the moment he came out, he was still in uniform. And to tell you, again, from the dugout, there was a line that went from the dugout all the way up to the concourse and around just to get pictures with Kyle. And he took every single picture.
Well, I mean, you discovered it before any of us because then you brought him to the ticket. Very contagious personality is the best way I could describe KP.
He was built for this.
Yeah, he was.
He was built for this. And then they do several events. So if you don't get tickets to either game, they do. So there's a village. So imagine Memorial Stadium. There will be Banana Ball Village.
Oh, yeah.
That 6 hours. So imagine 12 noon for a 6 o'clock game.
The activities before the game, all in front of the stadium.
All of it. Face painting, archives, pictures. Like, you get to meet the players. You will get to hang out with each and every player on both sides. And then they hang out for a bit after the games. They do the same. And then the following morning, so I saw them on a Friday night. Saturday morning, they had a meet and greet at a Dunkin' Donuts. Now, when you first see that, you're like, what? But so imagine, I'm trying to think of where here, think of a place where there's, wow.
Do we not have one?
So, yeah, I'm sure we do. Like a coffee shop that has, it's going to be in the Haymarket. It'll be in the Haymarket.
The one place is literally called coffee shop.
Farmer's Market. So coffee shop, like a mini mall, like a strip mall, and all the stores, like they sectioned it off, and they did pictures and dance offs, and
probably just be down in Haymarket, right?
It'll be Haymarket.
Yeah.
Now as I think about it, it'll be,
that's a perfect spot.
But they like being next to the day of the game, you're going to be at Memorial Stadium. And the day of the game, you'll be in that parking lot. But Saturday morning, the Haymarket. So that makes all the sense in the world. So if you don't get tickets, you'll be able to go and hang out with them the following morning. So,
yeah, they make it a whole event, like the whole day kind of event.
It really is a spectacular deal. Good on them. We'll talk more about what Troy Danner was talking about, and then we'll give away another pack of these volleyball cards.
Maybe there are more signed. Although I don't. The way it's described, it sounds like
I don't. All it says on the box is guaranteed autograph card in every box, but then it doesn't tell me
that you might get more than one.
Right.
Just says you're guaranteed one.
Well,
not limited.
Right. Yeah, and I will read what it actually says on the side of the box when we come back.
Hungry for something real? Come to HF Crave, Lincoln's favorite spot for burgers that are anything but basic. Locally sourced Nebraska beef, hand-cut fries, and bold flavors that'll make your taste buds cheer. Whether you're craving the classics or ready to try something wild, they've got the burger that gets you. HF Crave. Fresh, local, craveable. Find them at 48th and Holdridge or order online at hfcrave.com.
When your home fills up with family, Allo Fiber makes sure that space is a happy place for everyone. Allo Fiber experts install it all, and full service means step-by-step support, guiding you through everything so you can stay connected to what matters, and the family can always feel at home. Put the game on, and don't worry about your Wi-Fi calling a timeout. Better TV and internet service is one connection away. Call Allo at 866-481-2556 or visit allofiber.com.
All right, Lincoln, if you're a diesel technician who's ready to earn up to $40 an hour and you're tired of working nights and weekends, listen up. Inland Truck Parts and Service is hiring experienced diesel technicians right here in Lincoln, and they're offering what every hardworking tech wants. Monday through Friday hours, no nights, no weekends, and paid training on advanced diesel technology. With 37 locations across 12 states, career advancement opportunities are endless. Start building towards your future and apply today at inlandtruck.com. That's inlandtruck.com. Or text APPLY to 785-369-1320. When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevens & Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction slams expectations.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
Are you tired of your usual barbershop experience? Stop into Scissors and Scotch today. I know what you're thinking. Drink during a haircut? Don't worry. First comes the precision cut from one of their experienced barbers, followed by your complimentary cocktail in their upscale lounge. Scissors and Scotch blends your old school barber feel with your favorite watering hole. And now you can earn $10 off by simply mentioning the ticket. And if you're an existing member, still mention the ticket for an exclusive offer. Offer valid at Lincoln location only. Scissors and Scotch, located just south of 30th and Yankee Hill, and online at lincoln.scissorscotch.com.
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Mike Smith, founder of The Bay. Join me every Tuesday from 5 to 6 p.m. for your weekly Disrupt, where me and local misfits will interrupt your drive time with this week's most interesting stories in sports, entrepreneurship, and culture. So tune in to your weekly Disrupt every Tuesday afternoon on 93.7 The Ticket, where disruption is just a phone call away.
Are you tired of living in pain? At Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, they make it simple. From head to toe, spine to extremities, they've got you covered. Their multi-specialty team of experts in orthopedic surgery, plastic surgery, podiatry, physical therapy, and occupational therapy all work under one roof to get you back to living life pain-free. Don't wait another day. Visit prairie-ortho.com today or call them at 402-489-4700. Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, where healing begins.
Did you know that deer collisions are covered under the comprehensive portion of your car insurance? That means, like with hail damage or vandalism, since they are out of your control, they don't usually raise your insurance rates. And that's a good thing, since most deer don't carry liability insurance. At Eustace Body Shop, we fixed all kinds of animal collision damage, from cows to raccoons, bobcats, and even turkeys. We can't do much for the animal, but we can get your car back on all fours and looking like new again.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Anderson Ford in Lincoln has 2 convenient locations, which means 2 times the customer service, 2 times the inventory, and 2 times the ability to get you in the car of your dreams. Whether you visit us on the north side or the south side, you'll find more selection and a team that's always on your side. When you're looking for a better way to buy your next Ford, visit Anderson Ford in Lincoln, where exceptional service meets unbeatable selection.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
This is where it happens. Long hikes with friends, kayaking adventures with family, more horseback riding, zipline gliding, rock face climbing, hammock camping fun than you could ever imagine. And it's all outdoors, amongst the trees and across the prairie, here beneath Nebraska skies. Plan an outing today at yournebraskaadventure.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Back to Late Night in Lincoln live on 93.7 The Ticket. Here are your hosts, Harrison Arons and Derek Pearson.
Welcome back. 1034, Lincoln, Nebraska, downtown. From the Huskers team-specific trading cards, on the side of the box it says, look for these randomly inserted cards. Signature Series, Signature 1 Series, Signature 9 Series, Blackout Series, College Colors Hologram, Sticker Series Hologram, Icon Hologram, Parallel Hologram Silver, Hologram Gold, and Hologram Pink, and then the City Limits. So Brian won the first one. And
I do not think it was a holographic.
I don't know. You can look at that one. And we'll figure that out.
Yeah, it's nice signature. It does get the signature on there.
Yeah, that's the in that one. It was definitely the Rebecca Alec. I saw that one on the back of her. On the back of her card, her signature was very pronounced and profound. Okay, folks.
168 of 200. So there's only 200 of these cards.
There's only two. Brian, you hit a home run. Here's the trivia question for this next pack. And you can text in 402-464-5685. Brian, you cannot win. You just won. You just won.
On the bright side of those rules, I think there's chances for more side cards, the way that reads.
Well, we have, and
no guarantee, but there's a chance.
6 segments, so we'll give one in every segment. So that's what we'll do. The trivia question is this. What quarterback leads the NFL in passing yards currently? What player? Yeah, Harrison. Any ideas? Think you know?
I'm gonna go with.
You don't have to guess. Like, you give away the answer.
Well, I'm gonna throw some guesses. You don't tell me if I'm right or wrong.
All right.
Let the listeners do that.
Yeah. Who's the first one?
Stafford might be up there in touchdowns. I don't know if he's yards.
Stafford is, in fact, up there in.
So many of these quarterbacks have been hurt all year.
Yeah, he's up there in yards. He's third.
Third in yards. Okay.
Third. So we'll give that out, and you can text in, and whoever gets it, that's what we'll give that pack to. And then once we get a winner, it is not 3,100. It is not Baker Mayfield. It is not Baker Mayfield.
Where's Baker on the list? He's probably not super high up there, honestly.
Baker's 6th.
Okay, never mind.
He's 6th.
That last game hurt him a little bit.
He's 6th. He's not in a bad place.
No, not at all.
He's not in a bad place. So we're okay with that.
I don't know if it is, but I hope it's Daniel Jones at number 1.
Daniel Jones is 1 spot ahead of Baker Mayfield.
Okay, number 5.
He's at number 5.
Weeding out some of the options.
Yeah, you're definitely weeding out. Stafford is 3rd. So you have 3rd, 5th, and 6th.
Mm-hmm.
And you're left in the pool. So,
we got.
No, you can't double guess. Cannot double guess.
Oh, it is a double guess.
You cannot double guess. You cannot double guess. You get 1 guess.
Yeah, and then just to be fair, like, we can't
do your diligence.
We can't tell if you guys are Googling, to be fair.
Well, no, but do your diligence, man. Come on. Lay it out there.
If you stick around, though, do we give them another shot?
Another shot.
Okay.
We'll give you another shot. Listen, if there are 7 listeners, you got a pretty good shot. Yeah, you got a pretty good shot. So yeah, through this, Denon talked about, of course, Matt Rule, in his show tonight. He talked about several shows and what they thought were going to be in play. A quote from Troy Dan, because if you don't do it right, if you don't do the steps right, that 15 years will be 20 years for our fans. And it'll be some other AD and some other coach. If you're not buying into, the 3-year plan with Matt Rule, that it could be 15 years. Mm-hmm. It's what it is until it's not. And I think the loyalty aspect of what we're finding out about collegiate athletics, simple, right? Yeah, you make it up rules. Those are always our rules. Always, well, at least it's always mine on the text line. You get 1 guess. You just this is not what's the Price is Right game where you get to start it and you go higher, higher, and you go 50. 55, higher, 60, 70, lower, 69, 68, 67, 66.
Get there eventually.
Yeah. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. So we're just gonna ask the listeners to Google in. I mean,
Who has the most passing yards in the NFL for an opportunity for a signed Nebraska volleyball card with the rest of the pack? No guarantees you get a signed card, but you do get a pack.
Yeah,
of Husker volleyball cards.
And a really good hour with Jalen Ray tonight. Really good hour. As a matter of fact, can I shout out? Today was fun.
I know. I was
Today was
enjoyed
fun. I mean, all the days are fun because we get to do this, and I have to remind myself. And 3100, I'll say this: if nobody before the end of the segment, if nobody gets it, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, by default, you win.
Yeah, I mean, you did get it right. You just guessed multiple times. So if nobody else gets it, by the end of the segment, the pack is yours.
So everybody else, you got 5 minutes.
Yeah, you pretty much. Yeah, you know, we'll go to 44, 45. You can figure it out. But yeah, I'm constantly fascinated by when people, I've been asked about what was the vision for this place. And that's multifold. This place, the station, right? The staff, sports in this town. And I think the big part for to me is just to explain to people a thing that they have not seen. And that's really hard to do.
Yeah.
And to get people to buy into a vision of themselves that they haven't seen yet. And a vision for this business that they haven't seen yet. And then the possibilities of this business if they haven't seen it yet. And Lincoln was doing business a certain kind of way. And I'm like not sliding it. It just, I thought, I see that differently.
Yeah.
And
outside perspective.
Right?
Well, I mean, everyone does it. If you're in your bubble long enough, not that that's wrong or bad, but you kind of get used to a system in place.
Well, to say that in this business, there should be some level to it, right? Some elevation to it. Like you should be able to dream and aspire and be around greater things than this. And again, we're here. And today we had Jalen Reyes walk in. We had Governor Pillen.
Yeah, he was in as well.
Was in early break.
We had a national champ and one of the best coaches at Nebraska, and Mark Manning and Ridge Lovett.
Well, you had a national, but you also had a Bowler of the Year.
Bowler of the Year.
You had a National Athlete of the Year in Jillian Martin, Freshman of the Year in Kayla Starr. Was doing one-on-one, and Desiree and Haley came in to do pre-record
at 10 a.m.
Right, and we got to shout that out. As a matter of fact, you got to make sure that gets cut up and shared.
Yep, that one airs not tomorrow. Excuse me. That one airs Sunday.
Yeah,
and
no. When they were on one-on-one with me.
Oh, you brought him on too?
Oh, you kidding me? I brought him in.
Good deal.
I brought him in. He probably did 10 minutes worth, but it was that opportunity in broad daylight, like to let them see the primetime stuff. That Terrell Farley, Kenny Wilhite.
Yeah, he was in today too.
Right, he's in every Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's Window World Wednesday. So
Mike Smith.
Mike Smith was in to go through Adam Carricker, of course, and then his conversations, the people he has on. But to have athletes in and out the door, Emma Spence coming in, Ridge Lovett coming in.
Along with all the coaches and people in the
personnel,
space that don't go on here, that end up hanging out here.
Right, the people who just come hang out, right? And
I love those people.
But if we said this to people 4 years ago, 5 years ago, what are you talking about? So I thought this place deserves that sort of access, right? That if we move closer to it, it's more convenient for people just to show up, and they'll want to show up, but then to create an environment that people want to be involved in, like that sports people, that Huskers want to be around.
Yeah, we set up something beautiful, you and Rebecca both, where if you're an athlete and you walk through this place, it's like, okay, you can see everyone who did it. They're on the wall.
It's here, right?
Yeah,
As a matter of fact, Ridge is getting a singlet. Mark Manning was like, I got more singlets. We're gonna do this. As a matter of fact, we were talking about it. So Friday, At 4:00, they have the first wrestle-offs of the year.
Yep.
And they're open to the public. So if you don't have plans for Friday at 4:00, take yourself down and go down to the practice facility and watch them. We're going to broadcast from there.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want the sound, but we'll still be able to have the wrestlers come through, right? To do that, tomorrow we're going to be at another event. Saturday it's a full day. Again, an 11 o'clock games. The pregame starts at 8. We'll do 3 hours. We'll run some of these student athlete shows during the game. Come back, do the post game all the way through. You'll have a volleyball post game show. You have a volleyball post game post match show Friday night and Saturday. So you'll have that. You'll have NFL, 3 NFL games on Sunday. Today was fun, and it was cool to see this thing that we envisioned actually come to life.
Yeah, it was cool when I took over. It was 6 p.m. and it was still like all the athletes and coaches were all just hanging out,
right?
Just having a good time.
Yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with who was on air, but to have Jalen Reyes and Mark Manning just say, you know what, we're going to come back, we're going to stop by.
Yeah,
like okay, we won. Like we won.
Jalen Reyes, by the way,
super
cool guy.
Do you have his name? Do you have 3100's name?
No. So 3100. If you would just want to text in, you win by default, buddy, and you did get it right. Justin,
you got
Herbert.
it right. Justin Herbert.
Yep.
Justin Herbert is 1.
So give me just your first and last name. I got your number already, and again, DP mentioned it. We'll have it here at the ticket. Just swing by anytime at your convenience when we're open, and we'll hand that off to you.
Justin Herbert is 1. Dak Prescott is 2.
Okay.
Matt Stafford is 3rd. Mahomes, Daniel Jones, Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Drake May, Jared Goff, and Trevor Lawrence. I'm going to do a quick search.
Yeah, let's see what we got here. See what you won. 3100.
See if we get any signed in there. But you've got Andy Jackson, Rebecca Alec, Harper Murray, Blackwell, Olivia Mount, Merritt Beeson, Laney Choboy. You do have one of the silver Bergen Riley joints.
Ooh, there you go.
That's and that's 2 of the 100 and the 2 of the 200.
Okay.
So you got a pretty cool card in that bunch. So well done. You got one of the silver cards along the way. All right, we'll put that in. Yeah, that silver is pretty badass. I'll put a hold up. Let me hold it up for you there, Harrison.
Yeah, I got it on that camera right there for you.
Yeah, that one's.
Oh, that is clean.
Yeah, that's clean. You glittery.
There's something about trading cards that invokes the inner child in you.
Oh, I try to resist doing that, but I
Kyle Perry, one of his funniest things. You know how many addicts he created at Husker baseball before he left?
Oh man, so good, so good. We actually have some signed baseballs from back in the Kyle Perry days. There's a whole box that they signed.
That'd be fun for Savannah Banana Weekend.
Yeah,
figuring out a way to raffle some of those off.
We'll keep those. Okay. We'll go to break. Another trivia question coming up. Another bag given away. I'll give another pack, and then we'll set you all up for the 11 o'clock hour here on the ticket.
It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier power sports dealership. Get geared up for savings like you've never seen before during Elway Days. Their biggest sale of the year runs October 14th through the 18th, when every red tag machine is priced at invoice plus $300. That's it. No freight, no setup, no extra fees. Don't miss out on these epic savings. Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has you covered all under one roof with a large selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, motorcycles, and personal watercraft at their 27th and I-80 location.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with taco night on Mondays or whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
This is where it happens. Long hikes with friends, kayaking adventures with family, more horseback riding, zipline gliding, rock face climbing, hammock camping fun than you could ever imagine. And it's all outdoors, amongst the trees and across the prairie, here beneath Nebraska skies. Plan an outing today at yournebraskaadventure.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Fall is here, and so are cooler temps, darker evenings, and slick roads. Is your vehicle ready for the change in seasons? At A1 Automotive, we've got you covered. From tire checks, brake inspections, batteries, and heater systems, we make sure your car is road ready for the Nebraska winters ahead. Don't wait until the first frost. Schedule your fall car care checkup today and drive with confidence all season long. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Rick Heyman here from Sauter Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. You can count on Sauter Heyman for the very best quality, value, and customer service. When it comes to your jewelry needs, visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at SauterHeyman.com, and thank you for your continued trust after all these years.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes! Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
Are you tired of living in pain? At Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, they make it simple. From head to toe, spine to extremities, they've got you covered. Their multi-specialty team of experts in orthopedic surgery, plastic surgery, podiatry, physical therapy, and occupational therapy all work under one roof to get you back to living life pain-free. Don't wait another day. Visit prairie-ortho.com today or call them at 402-489-4700. Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, where healing begins.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
All right, Lincoln, if you're a diesel technician who's ready to earn up to $40 an hour and you're tired of working nights and weekends, listen up. Inland Truck Parts and Service is hiring experienced diesel technicians right here in Lincoln, and they're offering what every hardworking tech wants. Monday through Friday hours, no nights, no weekends, and paid training on advanced diesel technology. With 37 locations across 12 states, career advancement opportunities are endless. Start building towards your future and apply today at inlandtruck.com. That's inlandtruck.com. Or text APPLY to 785-369-1320. Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program by building a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future one week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe. Back to Late Night in Lincoln live on 93.7 The Ticket. Here are your hosts, Harrison Arons and Derek Pearson.
10:54. Trivia question.
We're giving 2 packs away.
We're giving away a pack here.
We got 4 left.
We got 1 for each segment in hour 2. This one's pretty. You're gonna have to do some work. Got the World Series starting Friday. Based on a minimum of 30 at-bats, what Dodger has the best batting average in postseason? What Dodger has the best batting average in postseason?
What was the minimum?
This year, 30.
30?
30. I mean, you got to play. You could even say 25, but 30. 30 is the number.
And we'll give you guys a little bit of time over the break as well,
30.
because this will be a quick segment.
Yeah.
Whenever you come up with the answer, send it in.
Yeah, just text it in. You win the pack. As a matter of fact, we'll spice that one up. We'll give you some passes to see the Stars.
Oh, there you go.
Some vouchers for the Stars. How about that? Because we've got some. We haven't given any away. So
yeah, we got to do Stars. We got to do the Lincoln Stars right. Because Coach Rocky Russo always works with us real well.
Rocky was in today. Great.
Yeah, we didn't mention Rocky as well. We got
like
one of the best head coaches in the USHL in here.
Like I just, again, if we planned it, we couldn't.
Yeah, and I don't know what Rocky's goal is eventually, but tell you what.
I mean, I think he'd like a shot.
I think he will.
I think he'd like a shot, and he's still young enough to pull that off.
And he's had some great years where he's proven he can be that guy. So I'm grateful when Rocky's in Lincoln. I just don't know if it'll forever be, because he's a great coach.
Better enjoy him.
Yeah.
Better enjoy him while you can. All right, we'll throw it to break. Hour 2 coming up here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Midwest Bank is proud to serve Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank making local decisions, supporting community organizations, and helping businesses succeed, with 10 locations throughout the state, from Wisner to Deschler, Norfolk to York, and right here in Lincoln too. Whether you're opening a checking account, buying your first home, in need of an ag loan, or in search of cash management services for your business, we're here for you. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwest.bank. Member FDIC.
If one of the things running through your mind as a business owner is the recurring worry of possible cyber attacks, you can let out a sigh of relief. Hamilton Business Technologies has you covered. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we offer real-time threat monitoring, advanced security protocols, and more to keep your data safe from harm. We care about the success of Nebraska businesses and communities like yours. Learn how we can help you at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Is your heating system ready for cooler weather? Call Bryant to schedule your fall heating check. No matter what brand, call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
When it comes to keeping your equipment running, you've got options at Landmark Implement. Whether you need premium John Deere parts or a more economical solution, A&I Parts from Landmark deliver the dependable performance you can count on, with cost savings up to 40%. From filters and bearings to belts and everyday repairs, A&I Parts are built to work as hard as you do, while helping stretch your budget further. Stop by your local Landmark Implement parts counter today, or shop online anytime at shop.deere.com and experience the Landmark difference.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
John Henry's has a brand new membership club to protect your entire home in one program. With a VIP and a deluxe option, we will help you find the plan that best fits your needs. Receive discounts on services and equipment, priority service, complimentary inspections, and so much more. Protect your home's plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical systems all in one membership. Call John Henry's to learn more.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
All right, Lincoln, if you're a diesel technician who's ready to earn up to $40 an hour and you're tired of working nights and weekends, listen up. Inland Truck Parts and Service is hiring experienced diesel technicians right here in Lincoln, and they're offering what every hardworking tech wants. Monday through Friday hours, no nights, no weekends, and paid training on advanced diesel technology. With 37 locations across 12 states, career advancement opportunities are endless. Start building towards your future and apply today at inlandtruck.com. That's inlandtruck.com. Or text APPLY to 785-369-1320.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. It's been a busy day in sports. A lot has happened while you were up to your eyeballs in work. Catch up on what went down in Nebraska athletics, college sports, and your favorite pro sports leagues. This is Late Night in Lincoln live on 93.7 The Ticket, sponsored by Canopy Street Market. Here are your hosts, Harrison Arends and Derek Pearson.
It is amazing how many rabbit holes you can go down. 11:01 on a Tuesday. Wednesdays are wonderful. We'll see Marcy, Sweet Things by Marcy. She'll stop by tomorrow. Soups for the soul.
Oh, it's fall too.
Yeah.
Those soups are going to hit different.
Yep.
The lentil soup was good too. I'm usually not a lentil soup guy, but that hit.
Yeah. We have to remember to tell Marcy thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Marcy.
She hooks it up.
I don't know if you're aware of how much food I eat.
Oh,
I've eaten a lot of your food.
Listen, can we talk about? I am a soft sandwich person. So when you make sandwiches with croissants,
excellent.
Come see me. Come see me. Like, I don't know why this is complicated. I don't need the hard, crusty bread. I hate it.
Unless it's a pretzel bun, I don't like that either.
But I don't. Why would you? What are you putting between pretzel buns? What are you eating?
Like if you're like a good firecracker burger, spicy.
But why not just use a sesame bun?
I don't know. Something like a good pretzel bun. When you get that's a little bit of salt in there with that heat. I don't know. Maybe I think that's
too much work. It's too much work. I'm old now. I don't want to work that hard. I don't want to work that hard.
Nostalgia for me. Pretzel buns can hit in certain meals, but I'm more of a soft
hot dog. What's the best bun?
I mean, just a soft bun. I don't know. What do you mean? I don't know.
Well,
what kind of different hot dog bun can you get?
Oh, Chicago buns. It's all the sesame with the poppy seeds, and you can that's a full piece of bread. It's a full loaf.
Huh.
It's a full loaf, but they put everything on it. Have you seen the Chicago dogs?
Yeah, I know. I'm unfortunately when it comes to the Chicago dogs, I like some of it. The mustard is always where I just can't do the mustard on a dog. I don't like mustard. It's just
what are you talking about?
Again,
what are you?
No one should follow my example. I say it all the time. I got
Harrison,
the palate of a raccoon.
What are you doing?
Ian.
What are you doing? Your own Brian Urlacher made a spot.
Yeah, that's you know what, and I support him on 99% of things.
The only thing on your hot dog is mustard. Ketchup is for kids.
Ketchup is for kids.
So what's on your hot dog?
Ketchup.
Jeez.
Stay
What
young.
is wrong with
Staying young over here.
What is wrong?
Hey man, I'll tell you what. I avoid a lot of the condiments. I don't get the idea of like, let me go through Subway and get a wet, sloppy sandwich that's dripping all over. I get a Subway sandwich dry. You're learning a lot.
I'm resisting.
You're learning a lot.
I'm resisting. I'm resisting calling you a bunch of names right now.
Yeah, you can. I know which names you're thinking of, and you might not be that far now.
Yeah, you're not that far off. No, I don't.
Like even mayonnaise. I'll eat mayonnaise if it's on there, but I just put some lard on my meat. Love it.
Here's what's funny now is that mayo. Just saying mayonnaise makes my stomach hurt. I was a big mayo guy.
Okay.
Tuna fish.
Yeah.
So tuna, and there are people who convinced me to eat tuna with. So they would take mayo and put it on the bread, and not mix it with the tuna. So same way you did like sandwich meat.
Yeah.
So that you wouldn't just consume this whole glob
of mayonnaise.
And that's the proper measurement form, glob of
Globs,
mayonnaise.
yeah.
Right? There's a glob of mayonnaise. And instead of doing that, they would just, and it was somebody I was dating at the time, somebody who was a bit healthy, right? So they would do it, but then you just go, and here's the thing to help, and Texas could tell me if I'm wrong, but as a male, you tend to eat in a relationship, one of you will conform and eat the way the other does.
Yep. Sorry to my ex. Right. I really screwed over meals.
Like, it's a thing, right?
Yeah.
That and Becky's gone clean, so I'm gonna eat clean.
Mhm.
Like I don't want to work that hard. I'm not that interested. I'm just not.
Yeah, you're not gonna spend hours in the kitchen cooking up a greasy fried chicken.
Nope.
You'll just eat clean.
What are you making? You're making meatloaf. Okay, that's 2 days of meatloaf. You're gonna make chili. Okay, that's 2 days of chili. You make spaghetti. Okay, 2 days of spaghetti. Like you can make. I'm an easy win. If you make 3 meals, that's 6 days. I'm straight. I don't need a different meal. Like she'll do salmon one night. Of course, then it's, you get a piece and a half of salmon, it's like, okay. Chicken, but it's chicken and vegetable, rice, vegetable, pretty. And she's not a sauce person these days. So, if it's a salad, dressing's on the side, and she uses as minimal as humanly possible and still say that you have dressing on your salad. None of the condiments, right? She's trying to find fat-free everything, right?
Yeah, she does by choice. I just do because I'm a picky eater.
Yeah, I don't have the pickiness, but I also don't have the care. Now, when I'm on the road, different kind of deal, right? Because you got to experience the community that you're in, and you gotta
try it once. That's
in Vancouver, and it's seafood. I'm like, okay,
seafood. I'm all game. To me, it's just condiments. The seafood is
in
I'm
Chicago, I had a hot dog. I wasn't.
I went to New York and got a New York dog, and I was incredibly disappointed.
Where'd you get it?
On just like a local corner. I thought like every hot dog man on the corner.
Street corner outside of Yankee Stadium.
Okay.
Go to Yankee Stadium. You go to Pinstripe Bowl.
What's a New York dog? Because the Chicago dog, I know it's loaded up.
It's loaded up. The Dodger dog is its own thing. Like depending on the area, Dodger dog, New York dog. Listen, New York dog is mystery water.
Not like that.
Hey man, you're. There's a lot of trust required if you're gonna eat a hot dog in a city. In a big city, like there's some vendor, and you don't know if he's changed the water in a day, in a week, in a month. You don't know. Like if you bite into a flavorful dog from a street vendor, that water is not new. That water is not new.
Some rancid dog water.
Oh, and you don't know how long the condiments have been sitting out. You don't know. You just don't know.
Yeah, you paid $7 for that.
No. In New York, they will not do that to you.
Okay, that's nice.
They will not do. You're gonna pay $3, $4 for a hot dog, street vendor.
All right,
street taco, same deal. You're gonna pay $3 or $4. Street taco, same deal. I don't know the last time he cleaned that grill. I don't know, but there's some extra flavor on that grill. I guarantee you. Like
I will say, every time I go through those food trucks, and I've ate there. I'm not any better than everybody else, but I'll see the guy hand me my food, and it's hot. I don't blame the boys for sweating in there, but they're wiping the sweat off the brow.
You're looking at him and you're thinking some things.
Yeah.
Right? That this dude, and he looks you dead in the eye like,
a little bit of love on it.
Good luck. he hands you that taco. Hey, bro, you and me, we're going in together. Because quite frankly, they don't know if they're going to see you again.
Oh yeah.
Right? I went coming up in the teenage and then 20-year-old, post-college days of going to Georgetown. So being in Arlington, Virginia, literally across the bridge. So imagine if I live in the Haymarket, which is Arlington, and I cross the bridge to go to Haymarket. When I get to Haymarket, I'm in Georgetown, I'm in DC. Or vice versa. And then if I came over the bridge, so Arlington is Haymarket, and I came across the bridge, I'm in DC, O Street. There is a street in Georgetown in DC that has the same sort of O Street vibe, but it has 20 times the bars and restaurants.
Okay. So not super high end, but not like classless places, just a bunch of
these are all places
just
where
decent bars.
Like these are like embassy kids, ambassadors kids.
Oh, okay. This is nice.
These are, but you've got a country western bar next to a punk bar, next to a funk bar, next to a disco, next to it's just in full rotation. You got a live music country bar 2 blocks from the country bar, the line dancing place, right? And you go across the street, you would have some 80s, some 70s band, right? Somebody that used to be super popular playing in the club, kind of, if the bourbon was doing what it could do, right?
This is like a little bit like Nashville vibes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Georgetown is renowned. Like Georgetown is that sort of deal. But we would go to these clubs, and I'm in the dance era, right? So this is, we go to when we went to clubs, we went to dance. We went to dance. We danced for 4 or 5 hours. And then you would leave there, and then outside the club, it's 2:00 in the morning. Outside the clubs, at the 4 corners, they are different vendors. So you got a street taco vendor, you got a hot dog vendor, you got a burger guy, and then you got a gyro guy, right? And let me tell you, they put in work, but back then it was like $1, man. It was like in the 80s, the late 80s, $1, bro. It was like, and we were balling. Give me 5, let's go. You didn't even have to eat it. Like you were packing them suckers up to go. But
for $1, I'd get like 3 gyros.
But you stopped. Like you were gonna stop, and your dates would stop. And as a matter of fact, if you didn't have luck picking up somebody in the bar, just meet him at the street vendor. And
what do you want to eat?
What do you want?
I got you.
Hey, baby, I got you. I got you.
We can actually eat this at my place. So you don't want to eat it outside.
Harrison, you just said a whole lot right there. You just said a whole lot right there. So yeah, but the street vendors, and it was listen, you haven't lived until you drank and consumed 10-cent beer, $5 worth. Now it's like 8-ounce cups, 10-ounce cups, 10-ounce cups. But for $5, you just walk in, throw $5, and go, okay, we're drinking, like we're drinking, and then you leave, you dance, you drink, and you dance, you drink, and you dance, and you leave there, and for another $5, hey, bro, you got 3 chili dogs for $2. Harrison, any idea where they were getting chili for these chili dogs for a street vendor? And we didn't care. We didn't. Hey, bro, line that up.
Why do you think they're lined up outside the bar? They know where your standards have fallen.
Guards are down. Guards are down. As a matter of fact, sometimes they can see twice that your guard was down, that your standards have taken a hit that evening. You were up. The dude see you go, oh, brother. Yeah. You definitely, you're going to need some extra chili dogs tonight, my friend.
Dude, you don't want to bump those numbers up,
yeah,
pal?
man, you're going to do 6 tonight, man. That's what I going to see. I got you, bro. I got you. Like you haven't lived until you've eaten 3 chili dogs after a full Friday of beverage consumption and dancing. And then you wake up Saturday morning just with some questions.
Oh, your guts got to be rolling, mixing with alcohol.
Alcohol, chili
bizarre
dogs,
chili.
and a stranger.
Foreign meat, foreign chili meat.
Oh man, like
No.
you would wake up with like a third of a chili dog.
Oh. There's nothing worse. This happens. I've never had it with a chili dog, but like I'm sure everyone's had a night where you drink too much, and then you wake up and the first thing you see is whatever beverage you were drinking the night before.
There's a color. There's a color.
Yep.
There's a color, and you're trying to figure out. You're doing the math. What was that? what kind of shot was that? What was green? I don't.
There's green residue in my shot
It
glass.
was green, man.
I thought
What-
we were drinking Hennessy.
What was green? I don't even know, man. And so me and my friends, I mean, we listen. And then the bad part was this is when we were playing like really competitive softball, and every now and then, just for grins and giggles, we would get in these Saturday morning tournaments. Right. So you're at the bar at 2:00, consuming, dancing, legs are spent. Hey, you got a visitor and a partner, and then at 7 a.m. you get up to play first pitch at 8 or 9 o'clock.
You finished that half-eaten chili dog for the calories?
In 90-degree weather. In 90-degree weather. Oh man, there was some aroma. There was some aroma in those dugouts. Oh my goodness. Oh,
Come into the locker room and it smells like you guys opened up a case of beer.
Oh,
It's
it
like,
just
but
smelled-
everyone's sober.
It smelled like Friday night. It smelled like whatever Friday night smelled like for you. That's what it smells like.
Just imagine a lot of Saturdays. It's like, oh, it smells like chili dogs and whiskey. Good
No,
job, boys.
No,
Let's
no,
go get a
no,
win.
no, no. My buddy made a shirt for another one of our buddies' 25th birthday, and it said, "Beers, babes, and bad decisions."
They all do come hand in hand.
It was like, and it was. Listen, we couldn't make enough of those shirts. We couldn't make enough. As a matter of fact, we took those shirts and we put numbers on the back. We actually played in some local tournaments wearing those T-shirts. With we had a team. So, and again, the teams would kind of meet up, and you became familiar, especially when there was co-ed. So co-ed, and there was some bonding going on, right?
Naturally.
And
Yeah,
then,
that happens.
And then, you're 25 to 30, 35,
Adults.
maybe 25 to 30, right? And women who play softball, it was like, okay, cool, this is awesome. And you're with them. You're playing twice, you're playing a doubleheader during the week, and then maybe a tournament on the weekend where you play, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. And then sometimes you would find an opposing team that you were like, oh, like, we like y'all. Y'all have a good time.
Yeah, we can hang out
You can play.
later.
Well, then we put together this super team. So my team was called the Animal House, just like the movie. Right?
Great name.
We had great gear. We had all the swag in the world. The funny thing is that the other team was a Baptist church, Mount Vernon Baptist Church. Right?
Animal House versus Mount Baptist Church.
Bruh. Oh, there were some complications, Harrison.
Their locker room didn't smell anything like your locker room.
Oh, it smelled exactly like ours. That's what was really funny because away, like this was a Sunday league.
Yeah.
But the rest of the week, that was not what was happening. And we decided to take the best players we actually merged the team to play in tournaments. And they were like, what are we going to name this? And one of the girls from the opposing team, as a matter of fact, one of the guys, they came up with this Lagnath. We're going to call this team Lagnath. And it was the letters L-A-G. Write this down, Harrison. And it will take you time to figure it out. And I will give you the answers on the break. L-A-G-N-A-F. Lagnath. And it had a purpose behind it.
Let's all.
Is
Is that right? Let's all.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yes, sir.
Let's all. The G's throwing me off. Let's all go.
It was very.
Let's all get.
It was all very similar to a song. And so imagine that we put these on T-shirts. These two were very popular T-shirts. You can sing the song, Harrison. You're singing it to yourself.
I don't know what it is yet.
No, you got the first three letters.
Let's all go.
Close.
Let's all give. Let's all get.
Get.
Let's all get. N.
Harrison, you're hilarious.
I like to think I'm an innocent soul.
No, well, if you don't get the end, you're an innocent soul. We can fully give you credit for the end.
Throw me off.
What's this? There's a song. There's a song that uses a very similar line about what happens. So, but anyway, the beauty of it is that, again, through all of this, you would have these parties, and we would have these keggers after the tournaments, after games at night, and otherwise. And it was literally one of the. I think we won the co-ed state championship in the state of Virginia that year. Like for the non-home Class D, which was no home runs, which means you had to hit and play defense. Like you had to, so your women had to be really good, and we had really good women.
Some athletes out there.
We had some players. So, we had the Jordy Balls out there back in the day. And we would travel. Like we'd go to Richmond, Virginia Beach. We go to Charlottesville. We go to Tech. You go to those college towns where some of the college baseball players and college softball players would get together and they'd play. And you'd have this thing. But we were really good. But the fact that it was Mount Vernon Baptist Church on the other side, it made a thing. All right, so trivia for this one to give away these cards, right? One or two? What are we giving away? One?
We got two, so we need to give away two for this one because nobody got the last one.
Okay, so here's the trivia question for this one. Okay, or at least I thought I did, and I have to find it. Hold on, there it is. Okay, Nebraska leads the Big Ten Conference in one stat. One stat. They lead the Big Ten Conference in one stat. What category is it? What category is it? Just text it in, and we will give you this pack here of volleyball. Matter of fact, we'll give you two.
Yeah, we got two to give because nobody got the last one.
We'll give you two. So the Huskers lead the Big Ten Conference in one stat. What stat is it? And I think that's fair get.
There's a couple obvious ones I think pop into most people's
that would kind of be the point to get people to think about what's in play.
Is it total sacks taken?
They are
it probably
first.
is there, but
they are first, but we didn't look there. NBA opening night, of course, the Thunder in double overtime defeat the Rockets 125-124, and I can easily say that this is the beginning of the Peacock era for the NBA.
Yep.
On NBC and Peacock, and they got their money's worth tonight with the doubleheader, double overtime win down the stretch. 2 free throws by SGA.
You could see Kevin Durant in a Rockets uniform. You could see last year's champion and MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Amazing. And then currently, game 2 in the fourth quarter, the Golden State Warriors lead the Lakers, the bronzeless Lakers. 100-84.
Yeah, he's got I looked it up before. Sciatica or something like that.
Yeah, we're at that point in that phase where this is going to happen. Along the way. Jimmy Butler had a fantastic start. Currently leading the Warriors with 27 points on 12 shots. He's been to the free throw line 14 times. He's wearing somebody out. He is wearing somebody out, my friend.
Curry's got 18.
Buddy's got 17. Curry's got 18. Kuminga has 17 as well. So there's some numbers in play there.
Luka Doncic doing all the work right now.
Luka's doing all the heavy lifting. He's also doing most of the shooting. He's 13-22. He's got a pretty good night going.
Okay, that's not bad.
13-22. No, he's doing his thing, but he's only 2 of 9 from 3. He's 2 of 9 from 3, but 35 points. 11 rebounds, 6 assists. So he's on his way to a triple-double if he can get some help from anybody.
Yeah, Austin Reeves has got 13. The next highest is 7, and then you got a couple 6s and 4 and 5.
Reeves just hit a 3, so he's got 16. And then Marcus Smart with 9. But yeah, they got to get better. That if Ayton, Gabe Vincent, Marcus Smart are going to be the first ones off. Rui. Yeah, and I don't know what Rui flashes.
When he's hitting it from three, he's a big problem. Rui Hachimura is a problem when he's lighting it up from three.
He's I used to love it that Lefty Driesell, the great Maryland coach, used to call him flashers. He's a flasher, and it grew to mean something else. But he goes, it's a flasher, where he pops, he has his moments, and then he disappears.
Yeah, he's good for playoff situations from time to time. If you don't need to rely on him games 1 through 7, or how many games it's going to take.
Well, it just they're going to need him. I mean, that's a LeBron spot. I mean, who? I'm thinking he's starting on LeBron. Is he? He's playing the power.
Yeah, he's taking LeBron's spot, I'm sure.
With Gabe Vincent playing the shooting guard, and I'm not sure that that's what you want. Is Gabe the fifth best player? Is that what we're?
He might be on that team.
Oh, that is a long year.
I mean, you got a lot of money on LeBron James and Luka Doncic. You kind of strapped yourself, and then you gave Reeves some money, so you're kind of.
What if I told you that we have missed? This is what's funny about what the process is. Last year, it was the story amongst all stories that Bronny is on the opening night roster.
Yep.
He hadn't played tonight, but
he's on the roster.
He's on the roster, and he's, Dalton Connect, Coloco. Those are the 3 players. Jackson Hayes, but those 3 hadn't played. And they're down by 16 in a couple of minutes. I think he's going to get his first action. But he's not also the end of the bench guy. He's next to the end of the bench, but he's not end of the bench guy. And then is Dalton Connect hurt? Is that? Or is just rookie? Is just rookie vibe?
I don't think JJ likes Dalton Connect very much. He's been pretty frictional with Dalton Connect all of last season.
Right.
So they tried to trade him, and then it got rejected.
I was trying to see.
So he's still on the roster. I don't think he's hurt. I should probably look that up right now. But I know that. I mean, they tried to get rid of him last year, and then got shot down.
So the inactives for the Lakers: LeBron, Maxi Kleber, Nick Smith, Thiero, and Manon. But I don't know.
He has not suffered a major injury. The last major injury was a right calf cramp in the summer league.
Right. So it's not.
So he's just not playing.
Yeah. I mean, so I think this is the thing. This is the thing.
That was your first pick last year.
That's bad. That is bad.
And you're not playing him in the opening night.
And Golden State. I mean, who am I missing? That Alex Tui, Jackson Rowe, DeAnthony Melton, Moses Moody, or any of those impact guys for the Warriors?
Maybe Moses Moody.
No,
but you're not. That's not a whole lot there. I mean, you're banking on Buddy Hield nights popping off, and he's done pretty good tonight.
Yeah,
coming off the bench. Draymond Green's just your enforcer. Kuminga's kind of your X factor from time to time.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna get this sort, I mean, you're getting 9 and you're getting 9 boards and 5 points from Draymond. You're happy.
He's the most. He actually has somehow entered the most underrated player.
Yeah.
In his career, because people don't give him enough credit for what he does on defense every single night.
All the simple problem.
He's the best help defender in the league on a yearly basis.
Yeah, and listen,
he covers a lot of mistakes for that team.
I think the great pull for them is Al Horford. I think Horford, come a couple of months from now, he's going to be a problem.
I forgot Al Horford was a Warriors now.
Yeah, man, it's going to be a thing.
And we have those playoff games where Horford's popping off in the corner, and he's got a 7 for 8 from 3, like
right.
Master
We forgot all about him. There he is. But we'll, that's the thing. Cavs and Knicks tomorrow from the Garden. Brooklyn Nets travel to Charlotte, Miami to Orlando, Toronto, and Atlanta. The Sixers and Celtics are going to open in Boston. The Pistons and the Bulls, New Orleans and Memphis.
When did the Magic get a new logo?
That's been.
Have I missed that for that long?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's been the move.
Man,
that has been the move.
Was that last season then? Had to have been. Okay.
Wizards and the Bucks, Clippers and the Jazz. Again, the Jazz. You got a dude. You drafted a dude, Ace Bailey, and the reports are Ace Bailey's going to be an all-star. Like they just literally, but unfortunately, I don't think you're going to keep him for long.
Well, I mean, we'll see. We got Tyrese Halliburton, who's going to be out for a very extended period of time. So it's going to be the Pascal Siakam, and he's consistent, but they're going to look for some other guys to really step up and help while Halliburton's out.
Spurs and Dallas. Not really sure what to expect from the Mavs.
The Mavs are
well. You got Cooper,
Cooper Flag,
you got Cooper, but
and Anthony Davis.
But your opening night is Wemby.
Yeah,
like I don't.
Apparently, Wemby's grown too, which is utterly insane.
7'7". Just hey, make up the rules.
And he's got a nice stroke on his.
Make
jumper.
up the rules as you go, bro. It's simple biz. It's simple biz. All right, let's throw the break. We'll keep adding packs. Somebody will jump into the pool.
Someone will get a lot of cards.
Yeah, man. We'll get that done. We'll be right back here to the ticket.
Hungry for something real? Come to HF Crave, Lincoln's favorite spot for burgers that are anything but basic. Locally sourced Nebraska beef, hand-cut fries, and bold flavors that'll make your taste buds cheer. Whether you're craving the classics or ready to try something wild, they've got the burger that gets you. HF Crave. Fresh, local, craveable. Find them at 48th and Holdridge or order online at hfcrave.com. Carmela's Bistro and Wine Bar in Lincoln reminds listeners to keep our local farmers in your heart during the fall harvest season. Our local farmers work hard to provide for our daily meals all year round. Carmela's Bistro and Wine Bar, located at 4141 Pioneer Woods Drive in Lincoln, offers fresh and delicious pasta, seafood, hand-cut steaks, and a wide variety of wines. For reservations, call 402-489-0005. The staff at Carmela's Bistro and Wine Bar in Lincoln are forever grateful to the dedication of our local farmers.
Attention all Wings fans, Buffalo Wings and Rings has daily specials that will make you want to stop in on all days of the week. Kids eat free on Mondays, and on Tuesdays enjoy 40% off boneless or traditional wings at a price that makes the whole family happy. And come back on Wednesdays for $1.39 chicken tenders all day long. Get to Wings and Rings today, 68th and O or in Williamsburg Village.
Ryan, with all this red and all these people around, I'm still not seeing the tailgate.
Todd Spidell, former body shop owner, terrible driver.
We're getting close. Now, did you know with 3 locations in Lincoln and hundreds of years of combined technician experience, we can get Husker fans back on the road even quicker and safer after their tailgate mishaps? Oh, Todd, turn left right here.
Left or right?
Left, right here.
Right?
Well, you wait for the tow truck. I'm getting a hot dog.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting. All right, most recommended Eustace Body Shop.
Woohoo! Dude, you should be on American Idol.
You really think so?
No.
Accidents happen, even to Husker fans. If it happens to you, call Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines, unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge, with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards, just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Prepare for the Maximum Fun Tour. A day to remember. Yellow Card. Pinnacle Bank Arena. Friday, October 31st. Special guests, The Wonder Years and Dinosaur Pile-Up. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. The Maximum Fun Tour. A day to remember. Yellow Card.
Schweizo Construction is now hiring for skilled craftsmen, steel erectors, concrete workers, and general laborers. Schweizo Construction offers great benefits like premium wages, health and dental insurance, paid holidays and vacation, 401k with company match, life insurance, and disability insurance. They pride themselves on a legacy of 40 years built on integrity and trust. Joining their team means becoming part of a family that values hard work, dedication, and mutual respect. Apply today at schweizo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com. All right, Lincoln, if you're a diesel technician who's ready to earn up to $40 an hour and you're tired of working nights and weekends, listen up. Inland Truck Parts and Service is hiring experienced diesel technicians right here in Lincoln, and they're offering what every hardworking tech wants. Monday through Friday hours, no nights, no weekends, and paid training on advanced diesel technology. With 37 locations across 12 states, career advancement opportunities are endless. Start building towards your future and apply today at inlandtruck.com. That's inlandtruck.com. Or text APPLY to 785-369-1320.
Are you tired of your usual barbershop experience? Stop into Scissors and Scotch today. I know what you're thinking. Drink during a haircut? Don't worry. First comes the precision cut from one of their experienced barbers, followed by your complimentary cocktail in their upscale lounge. Scissors and Scotch blends your old school barber feel with your favorite watering hole. And now you can earn $10 off by simply mentioning the ticket. And if you're an existing member, still mention the ticket for an exclusive offer. Offer valid at Lincoln location only. Scissors and Scotch, located just south of 30th and Yankee Hill, and online at lincoln.scissorscotch.com.
Salt Mine City is your go-to brewery in the Haymarket for craft beers and great food. Enjoy a full menu of great items daily for lunch and dinner, like their Big Fatty 7-ounce hamburger or a Reuben sandwich served on Blackstone rye bread. And don't forget their beef or chicken nachos with guacamole, sour cream, jalapenos, and more. Wash it down with one of their 12 beers on tap, including the popular Single Axle Light American Lager. Salt Mine City, now open 2 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 11 a.m. Friday through Sunday at 8th and R. Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Rick Heyman here from Sauter Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. You can count on Sauter Heyman for the very best quality, value, and customer service. When it comes to your jewelry needs, visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at sauterheyman.com, and thank you for your continued trust after all these years.
Back to Late Night in Lincoln live on 93.7 The Ticket. Here are your hosts, Harrison Arons and Derek Pearson.
Oh, just hit the idea that if they have these cards, they have a baseball one, they have a Husker basketball, they have, but what I do not see, sir, is wrestling.
You can make some sick wrestling cards too.
Great pictures.
Well, think about how cool too. You get, if you could pull a national champion, you get the Big Ten belt graphic or whatever you want to do for that.
They do not. They were not made.
Got to get some of those. You got a couple national champs on there.
Well, you got Hall of
second
Famers.
In the entire nation,
right?
And then you got a Jordan Burroughs poll. If you want to get into the history of wrestling too.
Yeah, how is that even a thing? How is that not? So it's and it's the ONIT. So the ONIT folks,
mm-hmm.
And they have so they have football, of course, which is a big box. Volleyball. You have a timeless collection, which is a smaller kit, black box. Then you have football trading cards. There's an autograph box that costs more, but you can do single packs of these. You can buy single packs.
Mm-hmm.
Single packs. $13, autograph pack $16, $5. Although the Nebraska Volleyball 2025 trading cards, the platinum box, guaranteed autograph, the one that we have here, $75. There's a basketball one for $70. You can get University of Nebraska 2025 prime box with 3 guaranteed autographs for $150.
Okay. I'm going with the Silverbacks, I think.
Yeah. They have women's basketball for $70, men's basketball for $70. I'm looking for, they have baseball I don't see softball. Yeah, I do. They have softball.
Okay, nice. I was gonna say
They
I'm
have
a little bit
softball,
surprised, if
but they don't have wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling is
Okay, Mark Manning. That needs to happen.
100%.
That needs to happen. How is there not a wrestling trading cards?
It's one of the best programs here at the university.
You could also do it for bowling,
Yeah, you could do it for bowling. Arguably the best program here at the university.
right? Like, I'm not wrong.
No, I mean the thing with these cards is like I don't think.
Why not do it for gymnastics, men's and women's? Why not? What are y'all doing? Like, okay. Can we? Okay, so here's the thing. Here's what I'm pitching.
Is their mindset because there is no there is wrestling cards.
Here's what I'm pitching. That Husker Wrestling for fundraising, NIL, fundraising for the program, right? They can be purchased at wrestling matches.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Right? And then you get a signed one in the box, but you can also get all the cards signed at the post-match meet and greets that they do, autograph sign. But you're buying the cards there.
Yeah.
You're buying the cards. If so, the players can just say, listen, this line is if you bought cards, you get a signature. You get all the autographs. And you get pictures or whatever it is. So here's the pitch that for 2025, and I don't know how quickly it can happen. I'm sure somebody will have an answer for this. But there should be an on it 2025 Nebraska Wrestling, 25-26 Nebraska Wrestling trading card box.
You know how cool it'd be too? You can get fun with wrestling. You could, if you want to go in history too, you could make a champions edition.
Right.
Or it's just all the champions of Husker, and then same thing. One of them signed.
Right.
It's like, do you get a Jordan Burroughs signed card?
Right. You can sell the individual packs, right? Or you can sell the box. And I just think that's the thing. So let's clip that, and we will share that on social media tomorrow. That this needs to happen.
Yes.
The wrestling card box needs to happen. So there's that. Yeah. Weird. Oh my goodness.
Sport on Friday.
Yep. That's what we'll do. Again, the things, it's that time of year, right? Sweater weather. Sweet Things by Marcy. This is what she just shared. That they will have tomorrow chicken and dumplings in the soup. Yep.
Okay, let's go.
The chicken and sausage gumbo, which is gluten friendly. And she'll have the hearty vegetarian lentil soup. She'll have them all tomorrow. She's also been in the lab. She's been baking. She made cupcakes, red velvet chocolate. She's got cookies, peach cobbler, banana pudding, carrot cake, key lime pound cake. All of those things available. Sweet Things by
She's got a great spread.
Yeah.
Things to make. Don't tell far. I don't know which one's eating all the chicken dumpling, but I need one. I need one.
Well, here's the thing.
Or I'll take a lentil.
Well, no, but here's what happened. Because normally on Wednesday, Kayla and Jillian are here. They came today, so they won't be here tomorrow.
I get their soup.
They always go in the back, and I'm like, go back there, and whatever's back there. And she had the chicken and dumpling. Last week they had the lentil, and they raved. I think it would be like I just sent Marcy a note to make 10 extra soups at whatever the price would be. And I know Anthony Smith's coming in tomorrow, so he will have a sweet box, cookies, etc. that he takes home to his girls. There'll be one, but the bowling team won't be here, so that one of those boxes, you can't give them to the wrestling team.
Mark Manning will have some questions.
Right.
What are you doing with my guys? Just tempting them?
Right. So, interesting day around here tomorrow.
Sounds like I'll eat.
Pretty good day. Yeah, it's a full thing. There was some movement in the basketball game. The Lakers went on a bit of a run.
Yeah, 10-point game now.
Yeah, got it within 10 with 4:39 with 39 seconds left. It's run out.
That's the NBA though. It's
39 seconds left. 31 for Butler, 23 for Curry. Well done. And then Luka, 43 for Luka. 43, 12, and 8.
Really just needed a little bit of help.
A little bit. Well, I mean,
hey, Reeves got popped off for 26.
Reeves gave him some. DeAndre gave, he was 5 of 7. You got to take some more shots. You didn't get much from the bench. Well, the bench wasn't terrible. He was 7 of 17. That's bench work.
I'll have to look at the number of possessions. sometimes in the free throw numbers.
The turnover numbers aren't crazy, actually.
Okay, does someone have any significant
10,
advantage on free throws?
16, 18 turnovers to 18 to 18 in turnovers. So that's not
Fine.
it. Butler got to the free throw line 14 times. 16 times. They were 26 of 29 from the free throw line. The Lakers were only 17 of 28. So they left some points on the board.
Mm-hmm.
That point differential, there's your point difference, 9-point differential with the free throw line.
Yep.
That'll do. The numbers, the math is math, and they actually shot better.
60% as an NBA team is brutal.
They shot 55% from the field to the Warriors 48. And still didn't get it
3-point
done.
number.
Yeah.
42% for the Warriors.
Hey, yeah, that part. And they took 40 shots. So there's that part.
And your Lakers were 25%, 8 of 32. So yeah, the game was in the 3-pointers and the free throws.
Yikes. It's a thing. It is a thing. So yeah, we've got some pretty good stuff. Actually, we've got one more pack.
Mm-hmm.
That if they can, the Northwestern comes into Memorial Stadium last in the Big Ten in a stat. Last in the Big Ten in one stat. If you can give me that, we'll give you a pack. If you don't get them, we'll keep them. Because you know what? We'll do it again tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do it again tomorrow. So that's how we're going to get down here. All right, let's throw the break. We'll come back and we'll close it out. Set you up for tomorrow here on The Ticket.
Attention all Wings fans. Buffalo Wings and Rings has daily specials that will make you want to stop in on all days of the week. Kids eat free on Mondays, and on Tuesdays, enjoy 40% off boneless or traditional wings at a price that makes the whole family happy. And come back on Wednesdays for $1.39 chicken tenders all day long. Get to Wings and Rings today, 68th and O, or in Williamsburg Village.
Midwest Bank is proud to serve Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank making local decisions, supporting community organizations, and helping businesses succeed with 10 locations throughout the state, from Wisner to Deschler, Norfolk to York, and right here in Lincoln too. Whether you're opening a checking account, buying your first home, in need of an ag loan, or in search of cash management services for your business, we're here for you. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwest.bank. Member FDIC.
Did you know that deer collisions are covered under the comprehensive portion of your car insurance? That means, like with hail damage or vandalism, since they are out of your control, they don't usually raise your insurance rates. And that's a good thing, since most deer don't carry liability insurance. At Eustace Body Shop, we fixed all kinds of animal collision damage, from cows to raccoons, bobcats, and even turkeys. We can't do much for the animal, but we can get your car back on all fours and looking like new again.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing, and we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
Big news, Nebraska. Love Omaha is now Love Nebraska. This is more than just a new name. It's a tribute to what Nebraska represents in the world of volleyball. It's still the same team with the same mission, led by players you know and love. Now backed by a new ownership group led by Jordan Larson. As Love Nebraska, they're entering an exciting new chapter, pushing for a championship title in 2026 and building new opportunities for the next generation of players across the state. They want you with them. Let's show the world how Nebraska plays volleyball. Join the movement at lovneb.com and sign up to become a Love Nebraska Insider today.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes. Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio, video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between, we'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Fall is here, and so are cooler temps, darker evenings, and slick roads. Is your vehicle ready for the change in season? At A1 Automotive, we've got you covered. From tire checks, brake inspections, batteries, and heater systems, we make sure your car is road ready for the Nebraska winters ahead. Don't wait until the first frost. Schedule your fall car care checkup today and drive with confidence all season long. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
The temperature and leaves are falling daily, so that means it's time for a new pair of shoes for the fall season from Brown's Shoe Fit. Now through October 31st, take $15 off any regularly priced fall shoes and boots. Brands like Keen, Oboz, Echo, Taos, and Atrex all $15 off. Some exclusions may apply. See store for details. This is the sale you've all been waiting for, so get down to Brown's Shoe Fit on 66th and Q.
Do you want boots that actually feel good on your feet? Meindl delivers premium German-engineered comfort, brought to you right here from Nebraska. Built tough for trails, fields, and everyday wear, and backed by Meindl's Comfort Promise, so you can try them on with confidence. Use promo code THETICKET at MeindlUSA.com, spelled MEINDL, for free shipping. That's MeindlUSA.com. Meindl, comfort you have to feel to believe.
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Mike Smith, founder of The Bay. Join me every Tuesday from 5 to 6 p.m. for your weekly Disrupt, where me and local misfits will interrupt your drive time with this week's most interesting stories in sports, entrepreneurship, and culture. So tune in to your weekly Disrupt every Tuesday afternoon on 93.7 The Ticket, where disruption is just a phone call away.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
Back to Late Night in Lincoln live on 93.7 The Ticket. Here are your hosts, Harrison Arons and Derek Pearson.
$11:50 on Tuesday. We thank you for hanging out with us. Early break tomorrow morning at 6. Drive, I believe it is Nick Sainert and Austin Orman in that pocket. 11 Lionheart Live, Andy Lionheart-Smith in studio, fresh off of Vancouver as well. Spent some time with him. Pretty cool to be in that space. Then Bach in the black shirt. It'll be Window World Wednesday, so Todd Euler will be in. And shout out to Todd Euler for the job he does on Saturdays with his show. And in the pre and post game, of course, we'll have an early pregame. We'll have an 8 o'clock pregame this Saturday with the 11 o'clock kickoff. So lots of that in place. A couple of things from Troy Dannon before we close out. And then I'll go down a line. He says the Huskers are looking inward after Minnesota. It's there. They spent a lot of time talking about the summer events. Expect an announcement with 2 or so events this summer at Memorial Stadium to make sure it's concert friendly. He said, he said, Nebraska fans, you're in year 3 of a rebuild, but for the fans, it feels like 15 years. They should be impatient. They should. But they need to be patient as well. Lots of conversation, a lot of work being put into the blackout against USC. This is a weird thing. Sometimes people do weird things when they add pictures to post that had nothing to do with the post. He says he backed his He backed Matt Rule on several fronts, wide-ranging conversation. And then again, the whole USC thing. Black towels for the students, and a few surprises is what he said. A few surprises.
Well, that's the day after Halloween or the day before? I want to say it's right around Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween's I want to say based on that concert clip we just heard. I think Halloween's on a Friday.
So yeah,
I don't know.
Day after, that'll be sick.
I guess I could look, or you could look while I.
Yeah, I'll pull it up real quick.
Screen and scroll, to figure out what that is. So tomorrow night, Peter Cobalt will come in for the 10 o'clock hour tomorrow night.
Yeah, real quick. It's the day after.
Okay.
USC's November 1st.
Okay. I kind of thought that was what the vibe was. A final 119-109. Warriors win on opening night. Again, you get a full range of games tomorrow. I did want to walk down a lane with you that we had talked about, and it's on the list. I want to do it on a night where we have 2 hours, but there's certain players that the Shohei Ohtani year, and then the game that he had with 3 home runs and 10 strikeouts, and putting it on perspective of how you would match that in any other sport.
Me and Haas went down this on Sunday a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
But did you go to Sammy Ball? Did you go to Sammy Ball?
No, we went in a different direction. Never mind.
I'm just so he led the NFL in punting with a 45-yard average. In the same year, he led the NFL in interceptions. In the same year, he led the NFL in passing yards and in touchdowns.
Wait, what?
1943.
This guy's a baller.
1943. Three-way player. In 1943, he led them. He was all NFL at quarterback, defensive back, and punter.
Oh, my Lord.
Just leaving that out there. When you start talking about GOAT conversation, Tom Brady ain't never punted. He's not punting for 45 yards in an
There
average.
you go. He's punted, but not for 45.
He's punted, but not for 45. As that he didn't lead the league, and he didn't play safety and lead the league in interceptions. Just gonna say, Slinging Sammy was a bad dude. Was a bad dude. Played quarterback for 165 games. Man, that dude's something else. Threw for 22,000 yards.
That's not even kid numbers.
Oh, man.
Those are grown man numbers.
Right? In an era where passing wasn't formal.
Exactly.
Like he was the evolution of the game in there. And they'll talk about it that he threw 187 touchdowns, but he also threw 200 interceptions. Again, passing was not refined. He got
to polish it.
Yeah, that
can't
part.
be the first guy to do it and master it.
You better not. You better not. Anyway, Harrison, thank you, kind sir, to all the folks who hung out with us tonight. Thank you. And we will do this again tomorrow. But early break. We'll start the party 6 a.m. tomorrow morning on the Ticket.
Football game days are fun for the whole family, but not every child is ready for 4 quarters in the stadium. That's why the Lincoln Children's Museum offers game day play dates for kids ages 5 to 12. While you enjoy the game, your kids enjoy their own adventure at the museum, conveniently located just steps from the stadium. Registration required. And the fun isn't just on game days. The museum is open 6 days a week with 3 floors of hands-on play and activities. Out-of-town families, make the most of your weekend in Lincoln. Visit